the Sun is certainly living up to its reputation. And tonight in Tempe, the Washington Huskies hope to live up to the expectations of being a conference contender. From Wells Fargo Arena on the campus of Arizona State University, it's Pac-12 basketball. The Washington Huskies facing the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Has all season long been up and down in the defensive end, and Coach Romar's hoping that his guys have finally bought in after the win against Stanford on Saturday.
That was Gilling on the other end, missing the three, tried to put back off. He'll have to stay very aware of where he is. And there's Roden creating havoc and creating eventually the turnover. Roden inside and lays it in. Nicely done. You know, he does a very good job of using the off arm. Colvin all over him. Cross court. Roden finds a lane and lays it in. Just too quick, too strong, going to the rack. And Bugatti over to C.J. Wilcox, joined on the court by Terrence Ross, Desmond Simmons, and inside Aziz Njai. That's shot by Ross, but he gets the bounce. Nicely done by Terrence for the Sun Devils. Kane driving on Simmons. Njai comes over and gets the block. Aziz Njai with a rejection. Fourth in the conference in that category. Really 1.5 per game. Roten, tough shot, gets it to go.
And that's where they want Roten, a flyer and a highlight reel type guy when he gets in the open court.
Ross elevates and gets to go. Terrence Ross.
Turned down a good shot, made that extra pass, and led to Colvin making an extra pass and getting Felix that look, which was ultimately wide open.
Ties the game at 13. Njai inside with a hook.
It's a very physical
battle right now between Gant and Pativ. Gilling guarded by Safarian Jenkins. Does a good job maintaining position. Felix turns it over as he was headed out of bounds. Gaddy. They got run over by Austin. Roten, nice fake, nice find, and the first 2 points as a Husky on the basketball court.
Catch and shoot. Crickners are catch and shoot. You make them put the ball on the floor like Gilling had to do that time. You're doing your job.
Tempo in this game, clearly where Arizona State would love to have it.
Absolutely.
Ross connects.
And we talked in shoot-around about when the matchup spotted up in the corner. He's too good of a shooter, as Oregon State.
Roten back for the Huskies. Sean Kemp Jr. has entered the game for the first time, and Tony Roten punching his meal ticket again.
Oh, yeah.
Tony on the push. Nice find to Ross. Defended at the rim by Baczynski. Safarian tempo up and get that offense going.
Well, they've got to always, they have to defend first and then get on the glass. And then they want to push the ball in transition and see if they can get something easy. But if they have to, again, Gaddy with the penetration. But
they are the worst club in terms of taking care of the basketball in the conference. 16.4 turnovers per game.
And they only create 10 turnovers a game, so not a good ratio.
Njai, no, Roten, yes! On the follow, Tony Roten with a big.
Chris Colvin misses his block out. Tony Roten always going to the offensive glass. You'll see this shot go up, and you'll see Colvin at the bottom of your screen there not block out. Clears the path for Roten. 2 points. Huskies by 4.
Yeah, well, even with that, when he becomes a 70, let's just say 70, 75% free throw shooter, it makes his game even more scary.
Njai.
Nice pass.
Oh, terrific job. He looked like Roten going to Njai. Colvin was heading out of bounds.
Where here's Gaddy getting into the lane. Finding Njai. Njai draws a double team, and Roten continues to slide along the baseline, and that's a great find by Njai and a good play to deliver the pass where Roten can do something with it. That's great execution.
9-1 run for the Dogs. Looking to take over control of this game. Roten inside.
And we talked about a shoot-around. That was
half versus first half, Francis.
Well, number one, everything is around the basket, and I just think defensively they've been much more active and a lot more aggressive defensively. In the back of that matchup zone. So we'll see if they can keep Washington off the glass, and we'll see if maybe they can get some high-low and get some things going around the post area.
Roten with the offensive rebound. Boy, tough pass, but he found Gant looking for three and knocks it down. Wow, what a pass. And darn his momentum going, averaged over 28 points against the Bears and Cardinal last week. Roten inside, Safarian Jenkins comes up with a loose ball. He's going to try it again over the big fella. Couldn't get ready.
A missed free throw on two missed free throws on one end and then a three on the other. Those are the types of things that can kill you in a game like that. But now Sun Devils fall asleep on the inbound and advantage over Safarian Jenkins on the post.
With the board. Roten will shake and bake. Oh my, what a pass and what a reverse lay-in by Abdul. Emerald Queen Casino play of the game, Roten to Gaddy.
And more importantly, in that situation, as you see it coming right at us, Gaddy's going to continue to run. He's going to continue to run the floor, and he runs right by Paczynski and by Felix, who have their backs turned, and he just keeps running. Gets an easy layup.
You know, it is not easy by
5:45, 4-point basketball game. Crowd gets into the game. That's why when you have those break opportunities and you go to the foul line, you have to take advantage of all of those opportunities.
Oh my! Tony Roten bringing the house down. That is a response.
I'm not going to say a word. Big time.
Wow.
Big time. Well, we saw Felix earlier. Delane opened up for him. And Gilling tries to step up and take the charge. He's inside the arc. And that is just a big-time play by Tony Roten. Needs to make a free throw, and he does.
Gilling now.
Cox came in. Ross did sub back in the under 4-minute mark. They were trying to protect him because he did have the 3 fouls, which he does now have 4. But we'll see how Washington does from the line here in the last 2:26.
Ross Aaron's the second. Njai 1 for 6 at the line. Gaddy 1 for 2. Roten 2 for 5. And Gant 3 for 3. And the Husky lead. Roten goes to work. Good defense by Gilling. Loose ball inside. Roten and 1. What a night for the freshman, Tony Roten.
Well, Paczynski blocked the first one, but Arizona State couldn't come up with the loose ball. You're going to see right here, Paczynski's going to get his hand on this. But then the ball just, fortuitous bounce for Roten, picks it up, lays it in, and as always, he's at the foul line.
I cannot recall a game where you've seen a guard court. Roten completes the after Aziz Njai fouled out. So the Huskies will dig a little bit deeper into their bench.
Well, this Arizona State team, you got to keep in mind, it's 338, I believe it is, Division I schools that play Division I basketball.